呪術廻戦
All right, let's read chapter 11 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Title here, Arumuso, a certain dream or vision. And the previous chapter ended, we met a bunch of the people that we first met in volume 0. And we saw a hint that Itadori was still alive. So, boku wa sa, as for me, 性格悪いんだよね. Personality is bad. Like, I've got a bad personality, 知ってます. I'm familiar, I know. キリいちいち後でマジビンタ Maji Binta. So Ichiji, that's this guy. Ichiji, later it's Maji Binta. The curses. You're an avocadoholic and a former coworker spammed you with that. You can't unhear it. That is kind of hard to get out of your head. Maji Binda. Maji Binda. What is that supposed to be? Maji Binta. Well, this doesn't matter. Maji. So Maji would mean like serious. Is Binta a word? Oh, okay. Slap in the face. Maybe that's it. Like a true slap in the face or a serious slap in the face. So yeah, I guess he's saying like later Ichiji, it's a true slap in the face. Like I'm really going to slap you in the face. 教師なんて柄じゃない。そんな僕がなんで高専で教鞭をとっているか聞いて。Okay, so something like a teacher am not. Like I'm not a teacher. Yeah, that's sort of a me. I'm not that, like me, someone like me isn't a teacher. Nande, why at a technical school? Kyolben. Kyolben otoru is a phrase. So kyolben is a teacher's cane or a teacher's pointer. So taking a teacher's cane means to take a teaching job. Totteiruka. So why someone like me who isn't a good teacher or whatever, at a technical school, am I taking up a teaching job? Kite is like either ask or are you hearing this? Are you listening? Maji pinta, a serious slapping. Desu ka? Like, why is it? Nande desu ka? Why is it? Yume ga aru n da. I have a dream. A dream exists, but like that, as close as we'll get to I have a dream. Oh, okay. And this is kind of, we haven't been getting splash pages for Jujutsu Kaisen, have we? But we're getting one here. Again, Arumuso, a certain dream. Oh, okay, we're switching back to the scene where we saw Itadori and presumably Sukuna in the belly of this like giant beast with all these skulls. So this is kind of where we last left them. Zuibon to Satsuki datte iru na. Very much a like killing intent or killing spirit is standing up. Inner domain. Kisatsuki tatteru. I guess very much. Datte. I don't think that's gonna help. Kidatsu? Oops, is kidatsu a word? No. I don't think. Oh, okay.
Hello there.
Hello there. Sakiratsu is a word. So to seethe with anger, to be frenzied. So very much doing that, aren't you? You're very much seething with anger or menacing, aren't you? So here's Itarori, there's Sukuna. 当たり前だ. Obviously. こちとら、お前に殺されてんだぞ. This direction, or me, by you, was killed. Like, I was killed by you. 腕を直した恩を忘れるとはな. The favor of healing the arm, like forgetting, like, oh, you seem to have forgotten about the favor I did in healing your arm. Ha. It's like a sigh. その後心臓, oh, and then this is Itarori yelling with anger marks. その後心臓取っちゃったでしょうか? And after that, my heart you took. You ripped out my heart after that, right? 死んでまでてめえと一緒なのは納得いかねえけど、ここ地獄か? So, until death with you, as for being together, until death with you, is it especially natoku ikanei to, ikanai kedo? Natoku just means especially, like specially. No, consent or understanding. Yeah, okay, so as for being together with you until death, like it's understanding, like does not go. Like I can't understand that. And then this place, is it hell? The English went with, do I have to spend the afterlife with you? Shindemade. But this seems to suggest like up until dying with you, as for being together with you, I don't understand. Or the understanding doesn't go. Okay. Gah. He's grabbing something. ちょうどいいや. It's perfectly good. Nakasu will make cry. Like, I'll make you cry. Okay. He's grabbing some skulls. Shoo. Boom. Paka. Okay, whatever he threw hit something and exploded. Oh. Suta. I guess he dodged, and that's him landing. Suta. Da, 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 da. Ah, kuijibare. Hitsuyo nai. Okay. Ha kui jibare. Teeth. Something. Jibare. Kui jibare. Kui jibare. Swelling. Oh, shibare. Kui shibaru is to clench one's teeth, to grit one's teeth. So like clench your teeth, grit your teeth. Hitsuyonai, necessity does not exist. So not necessary. This is sort of like get ready for a punch, I guess. Going. Okay, they both appear to have missed. Hana kara ashiba o. Hana kara ashiba o. From the nose? But, like, This is like the place where you're standing. Ashiba. Yeah, footing, foothold. Why hanakara? Oh, from the start. From the start, the foothold, but like an implied verb. Gura. Hikakatte yanno. Hikakatte. Oh, hikakaru is to be caught or to be cheated. So like, gotcha. Totta. And also gotcha there, like grabbed. So here his feet are coming in. Boom. Again, that's usually a miss sound. Are? Huh? Omae wa tsumaran na. As for you, boring, tedious. Gish. Kick. Gue. Zapan. Splash. Puha. Coming out of the water. Kanpeki haitta to omotta noni. Even though thought entered perfectly. Kanpeki haitta. What else can hairu mean here? To contain. To have. I think this is supposed to mean like, even though I thought I had him perfectly. Had him like, I had him there. Bosha. Splash. Kuso. Damn it. Ubu. Koko. Koko wa ano yo de wa nai. As for this, it is not the afterlife. Ano yo is a way to say that world. It means that world literally, but it means the afterworld. Ano yo. Usually the world of the dead. We saw that a lot in Dragon Ball. It looks like Boar Hat is reading. The Boar Hat is very smart. You should listen to the Boar Hat. Boko, 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 blub, blub, blub. Ore no shotoku ryoiki. Da. It is, so as for this place, it's not the afterlife. It's my, and we saw ryoki is like domain. Shotoku is like special living domain. Oh, okay, right. One's personal domain, one's inherent innate domain. Okay. Fushiguro ga itteta yona. So Fushiguro said that, right? Kokoro no naka to iikaete mo ii. Inside the heart or inside the spirit. Iikaete mo. Even if you do that, that's good. Even if you say that. Iikae. Oh, to put into words. To put it, even if you say it in the way of inside the heart or inside the spirit, that's good. Bakame, idiot. Tsumari, what that means is, ore tachi wa mada shinde nai. As for us, still not dead. We're not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Omae ga jouken o nomeba. You, if like swallow the requirements. Jouken is terms or requirements. This is like nomeba. This is this. It's nomu, which normally means to drink, but we get a different sort of like meaning of it. To keep down, to accept. That's what we want, is to accept demands or conditions. Basically, if you accept my terms, if you accept my requirements, shinzo o naoshi iki kaerasete yaru. We'll do the favor of fixing your heart and bringing you back to life. Yeah, this is blackmail, right? Erasoni. Erasoni, isn't that like proud? Self-important? Yeah, self-important, self-important looking proud. 散々生きといて、結局てめえも死にたくねえんだろ? 散々, or yeah. Severely, harshly, 生きといて. I'm not quite like you're being harshly something here, but even you at great pains, you don't want to die, right? So this iki toite, I'm not sure what the iki. I don't think it's ikiru. But maybe it's like you're talking harshly or something like that. Or you're speaking harshly. I'm not sure. Yeah, but whatever that is. You don't want to die either, right? 事情が変わったのだ. The circumstances have changed. 近いうち, soon, like in a short time. 面白いものが見れるぞ. An interesting or fun thing will be visible. And we get an image of Fushiguro there. So the circumstances, the jijo, they have changed. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's alluding to something happening there with Fushiguro. 条件は二つ. As for the requirements, there are two. 一、俺が計画と唱えたら、1分間体を明け渡すこと。I 計画と唱えたら, like when I chant 計画. Okay, so that's not an actual word. We'll have to look up what these kanji are. Unfortunately, the kanji drawing pad is no longer visible on the screen. I might have to fix that later. So I am currently drawing this first kanji. There it is. This is to pledge. Chikiru. And the second the second kanji, we've got mon. And then we've got what looks like katsu in the middle. Which is wide. Katsu. Okay. Hey, Corn, how's it going? Okay, it's not clear what this is supposed to mean. Again, it's like pledge, wide pledge. When I chant, or if I chant wide pledge, keikatsu, 1 minute, body like open and pass over, which is to Yeah, akewatasu. Vacate, surrender. So the event of vacating your body for 1 minute when or if I chant keikatsu. Hey, thanks for the hydrate. And just to double check that tolna, it means to chant. Yeah, chant or recite. Or cry or yell. It kind of means whatever. Okay, that's number 1. そして、and, two, に、この約束を忘れること、the event of forgetting about this promise. ダメだ. No. No good. 何が目的か知らねえが、きな臭すぎる. So what sort of an aim, I don't know. I don't know what your goal is, but it's too stinky and whatever kina is. Kina kusai. It's too much of a burning or scorched smell or suspicious. 今回のことでようやく理解した。This through events this time or through like what just happened, ようやく理解した. Have well understood. ようやく. Finally at last. Finally at last have understood through events just now. お前は邪悪だ. You, as for you, you're wicked, evil. もう二度と体は貸さん. No longer a second time, as for the body, will lend. I won't lend my body to you a second time. What was the first condition? It took like forever to translate this. Surrendering the body for 1 minute when I chant keikatsu. So Sukuna would be able to take over your Itadori's body basically whenever he wanted just by saying keikatsu. ならば、その1分間誰も殺さんし、傷つけんと約束しよう. If that's the case, this is Sukuna saying, that 1 minute, nobody killing or wounding, promise will do. So if that's the case, I'll promise not to do any of that. それでいいだろう. With that, it's good, right? Howza? That's just he's sighing. 信じられるか? Is that believable? Is it possible to believe? Like, how could I believe you? That's Itadori. 信じる信じないの話ではない. It's not a story of believing or not believing. これは縛り制約だ. As for this thing, it's a binding contract. 制約, I believe, is contract. 制約. A vow, a pledge, a covenant, a binding covenant, a binding pledge. 守らぬば、罰を受けるのは俺。守らぬば. If not protecting, in other words, if not keeping the vow, the pledge, punishment receiving one is me. I'm the one that receives the punishment. Okay. 身に余るは刺激を結ぼれば報いを受ける. 身に余る. No. Amaru, to remain, to be in excess. And shieki, is that personal interest? Yeah, it's kind of a weird word. So, oh boy. Okay, this is all linked together. Musaboreba is to covet, indulge in. So if indulge in private interest, I guess like excessive to the self, it is a mukui, will receive mukui, will receive recompense, retribution. それは構造が身をもって知っているはずだ。As for that thing, the boy, 身をもって ought to be knowing about oneself? 知ってるはずだ. Ought to be knowing or be familiar with もってみ. I guess we're flashing back to their battle here, and here's where he was ripping out his heart. 前は大丈夫だったろ. As for before, it was fine, right? This is Itarori saying, like, it was fine before. あの時は俺も変わりたかった. As for that time, I also wanted to change, like transform. お前もあの術師に言われたやっただけ. You also, by that sorcerer, just did as you were told. You did as that sorcerer told you. And then we get ano jutsushi, that sorcerer, meaning Gold Jew or whatever his name is, Satoru. Rigai ni yoru shibari. Rigai, so advantages and disadvantages, or interest, like due to interests binding. Jujutsu ni okeru 重要な因子の一つだ. To sorcerers, so binding due to mutual interest, or interests, advantages and disadvantages. We see like the handshake here. So binding, the vow, the pledge, etc. Due to that, to sorcerers, okeru, putting in place or being able to put in place, is juyo na inchi, like a precious, a vital, important, momentous inchi, factor or element. It's one. It's one of the important factors, I guess, for sorcerers, binding things. わかった、どいてくれ. So understood, どいてくれ. Do the favor of moving? Stepping aside, doku. どいてくれ. どいてくれ. So understood, whatever. The English went with I accept. What else did doku mean there? Do something in readiness for, to do something, to get something done. Maybe that's it. That's the meaning of doite. So do the favor of like getting it done. Understood, get it done. Jouken o nomu. I swallow, I accept the conditions. 何がしてんのかよくわからんけど What doing or what's wanting to do, I don't well understand, but I don't understand what you're trying to do. But, まあ、生き返るためだしな. But, well, coming back to life, tamedashi. Tamedashi na. Oh, it's for the purposes of coming back to life, right? Baki! He punches him anyway. なんていうわけねえだろ. Nante yu wake ne daro. That sort of a saying reason does not exist, right? Meaning like, there's no way I'd say that. Pasha, pasha. Mujoken de ikikaerasero. Make me come back to life. Make come back to life with no conditions, with no requirements. Somosomo teme no sei de shinden da yo. In the first place, it's your fault, teme no sei de, that died. It's your fault in the first place. Dewa, kol shio. Well then, let's do it this way. Ima kara koroshiatte. From now, like mutual killing? Yeah, killing each other. Kozo ga kattara mujoken de, ore ga kattara ore no shibari de ikikaeru. Boy, if wins without conditions. If I win, my binding revival. Easy, fine. Boroboro ni. Boroboro would be like into pieces, and then meanwhile, king, his head's already off. Yume desu ka? A dream? So, yeah. Yuji no koto demo wakaru tori. Jousobu wa Jujutsu Kai no Makutsu. Okay. So a dream, right. Even Yuji no koto demo wakaru tori jousobu wa. As for the upper like the upper ranks, according to understanding, even for Yuji, the Sorcerer World's Makutsu. Den of Thieves. As for the upper parts, let's see if there's a better word for jousobu. The upper echelon, the top brass. There's always a group like this. As for them, they are the den of thieves of the Sorcerer World. And this bit is about like the way making understanding even to Yuji or something, which is a little bit odd. But anyway, Hoshin baka, Seshu baka, Koman baka, Tara no baka, Kusata minkan no bagen seiru. Okay. They're rotten tangerines from a bargain sale. Hoshin baka. He's calling these upper ranks all these sort of names, all these sorts of idiots. Hoshin baka. Self-protection idiots. Seshu baka. Heredity or heritage idiots, meaning like idiots from like bloodline, um, who are they're just there because their parents were in. Coleman baka. I think that's just like proud. Yeah, haughty, arrogant, proud idiots, and just normal idiots. They are again rotten tangerines, mikan, from a bargain sale. And if you've ever had rotten mikan, ugh. Sonna kuso jujutsu kai o resetto suru. They resetting to do the reset of that sort of a crappy sorcerer world. I guess that's his dream, to reset it. 上の連中を皆殺しにするのは簡単だ。Okay. The upper group, or the upper colleagues, killing all of them, as for doing that, it's easy. So it's easy to kill all the upper people or whatever. Demo, but, それじゃ首がすげ変わるだけで変革は起きない。But that thing, 首がすげ変わるだけで, with just changing the necks, suge kawaru. Oh yeah, so through just exchanging the heads or the necks, meaning just changing the people. As for henkaku, it will not occur. As for like transformation. Yeah, reform. So basically, right, you could kill all the upper ranks, but you'll just change, there'll be new people, and so nothing will change. そんなやり方じゃ誰もついてこないしな、しね. Okay, that's sort of a way of doing things. Nobody will tsuite konai. Nobody will come along. Oops. So like nobody will go along with that way of doing things. だから, and that's why, 僕は教育を選んだんだ. That's why, as for me, chose education. 強く里い仲間を育てることを, the event of raising or educating a colleagues or friends that were strongly satoi. Strong and satoi. Smart, discerning. Okay. Okay. そんなわけで、自分の任務を生徒に投げることもある? For that sort of a reason, one's own duties to students throwing event also exists. So there are times where I will throw to the pupils my own duties. I no muchi. Something of love? What would I no muchi? Oh, machi. I don't know what he's trying to say here. It is I. I know. No, it is muchi. The ignorance or innocence of love? I'm trying to find any other thing about like love and with Muchi. Hey Lee, yeah, the hat is done. How's it going? We just put on the ears today here. I don't know what this is supposed to be. The English one with tough love. Ain't no Muchi. それはサボりたいだけでは as for that, oh, so he's just thinking as he says this. As for that thing, like what you're talking about, assigning work to students, wanting to slack off, isn't it just that? Sabori is to like sabotage, but usually like skipping out. But he just thinks it. みんな優秀だよ. Everyone is 優秀. Superior or top quality, excellent. Everyone is excellent. 特に3年はかり、2年おこつ. Especially the third year Hakari, whom we haven't met yet, and the second year Okotsu. We have met Okotsu, he was in the volume 0. Karera wa, as for those guys, boku ni nerabu jutsushi ni naru. As for those guys, to me, will become lining up sorcerers. Narabu. Oh, to rival or to match, to equal. So they will become sorcerers that match or rival me. Gyu, grip. Yuji mo sono hitori datta. And Yuji also was one of those. And he's angry because Yuji is dead, or so he thinks. Chotto kimitachi. Wait, you guys. Mo hajimeru kedo. Like already will begin. Soko de miteru tsumori ka? Over there, intending to watch. Are you intending to watch over there? Meanwhile, he's sitting up behind them. Oh, Furuchin-jan. Furuchin. Full exposure of the penis. Oh, chimpo. Chimpo is penis. Furu meaning full. Furuchin. Like, he's naked. Go, Kojo-san! Mr. Kojo. He's a little, Ichichi urusai. Shut up, Ichichi. Chotto zannen. Oh, well, that's a little bit regrettable. She wanted to dissect him. 恥ずかしいんすけど, this is embarrassing, but 誰? Like, who are you? Yuji. O kaeri. Welcome back. Os. Hey. Tadaima. I'm back. Pun. They high five. Okay. Hokoku shusei shinai to ne. Okay, this is an implied double negative. Well, the report must, like, correct, amend. Shusei. Yeah, must amend or correct the report, I guess. Yeah, kono mama de. No, as it is, it's fine. Mata nerawareru mae ni yuji ni saiteigen no chikara o tsukeru jikan ga hoshii. Again, before being aimed for, or before he's targeted again, by Yuji, the lowest limit of power using time want. Yuji ni saiteigen. Chikara o tsukeru. That must be the phrase. Chikara o tsu. To build up strength, to get stronger. Okay, yeah. So wanting time to build up strength to like the at least to the little bit as possible for Yuji before he's targeted again. Kirokujo Yuji wa shinda mama ni shite kure. Do the favor of leaving dead as is as for Yuji's report. Kirokujo. The jo there is, I'm not sure. Like on top of the report. In any case. Huh? Oh my gosh. Wait, no. Oh, okay, good. We're at the last 2 pages. I was thinking it was like another 8. That was not good. じゃあ、言った通り、がっつりかくまを感じ Well then, 言った通り、がっつり Firm plentifully with all one's might. かくまを感じ The sensation or feeling of かくまを Sheltering, shielding, or hiding.
Hello there.
That's a question, apparently. Okay. Yeah, so that was either the doctor or Ichiji saying that. And this is Gojo saying, no, いや、交流会までには復学させる No, the school mixing event until that, as for until that, fukugaku saseru will have fukugaku done. Returning to school. We'll make him return to school, I guess, like in time for that event we saw in either the previous chapter or 2 before. Naze? Why? 簡単な理由さ. It's a simple reason. わこど から, because a young person. わこど? Huh. Okay. Because he's a young person, 青春を取り上げるなんて, taking away the, like, what is seishun? The springtime of youth. Taking the springtime of youth, like, from a young person. Yuru sarete inayanda. It's not forgivable or not allowable. Minna bikkuri suru kana? Everyone's going to be shocked. Okay. Nanbito tari tomo ne. How many people? Tari tomo. Not even. Not even some number of people? Is this a whole expression? Non-bito? It is. Non-bito taritomo is no one at all, whoever he or she may be. Meaning, okay, it's not forgivable to take away the best years, the springtime of one's youth from a young person, no matter who they are. Karan, clank. Gojo's Satoru. Okay, we're back with these guys. So they're talking about the blindfold guy. Ya, やはり我々が束になっても殺せんか? So, Gojo, Satoru, as I thought, we, 束になっても, even if we come one bundle or sheath, not able to kill. Question? We're not able to kill him, even if we work together. Taba ni naru. Yeah, literally means to become a bundle or a sheaf. So even if we form a group. Hira hira nigerareru ka? Hira hira. Flutter. Like, able to run away with a flutter? Sayaku kimitachi zennin harawareru. In the worst part would be like all of you would be purged, purified. Like, I guess like in the worst case. So yeah, maybe like you might be able to run away, but in the worst case, you'd all get exercised. Korosu yori fuin suru ni shinketsu o sosogu koto o osusume suru yo. More than killing, sealing shinketsu, like recommend pouring your efforts into sealing rather than killing. And sealing as in like binding. Shinketsu. Heart's blood. Pour your heart's blood into that is the recommendation. Osusume suru yo. Fuin, sealing. Sono tedate wa. As for that tedate, as for that assistance, method, means. As for that means or method, like how? Tokkyu Jubutsu, a special level cursed item. Gokumon Kyo o tsukao. Use the Gokumon Kyo. And this is the Hell Gate something. The Hell's Gate Kyo. Let's look up that kanji. Ooh, wow. What is that? We have... I've never seen that radical on the left. It's like Jaku, but it's got Tsuchi. And then we've got a line and field, and then another line and field, and then another line. This is a very unusual kanji. There it is. Boundary. So it's an old way, it's an old kanji. So again, Tsukao Gokomon Kyo. Use the Hellgate boundary, or whatever. A special level cursed item. Okay, that's the end of the chapter. And what do we have here? I'm not going to bother with this. Some fun art. There we go. Okay. All right, that is the end of chapter 11. Next, we'll read chapter 12. I guess you can practice your kanji there. We'll read that one next time. Yeah, they've all been in like an hour lately.